How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. I was not away that long, so I've been the last couple times now, so yeah, I feel pretty good.
What would you need to get clearance to get in game action?
I don't know. That's not my field of work, so I have to ask the doctors on that.
Any chance tomorrow?
We're taking it day by day, and we'll see.
Was the plan all along to give it a go on your own and then skate with the main group, or did it go well this morning and you decided to go out?
I think the plan was just to go out and see how it felt this morning. I felt good, so and we knew practice wouldn't be too hard or too physical, so they just did some flow drills, so I just jumped in on that.
From when you skated, I think it was the Monday afterwards, you tried it out and then you felt like it was still tight. How much different is it now till then, and is it just a loose factor?
Yeah, I mean you just don't want to feel it anymore. So it's been slowly going away, and now we're getting to the point where I'm not feeling it anymore.
Connor, what do you think about how your teammates have done in your absence? I mean, a lot of guys have stepped up and filled in some goals.
Yeah, they've been great. It's been 5 games. They've all been hard fought. Good to get a couple wins as well. So, the guys have been unbelievable, and it's been fun to watch.
What was that like for you, being back home, sitting and watching those games with the team on the road trip? That's got to be difficult when you've been in this fight all year long.
Yeah, it's not fun. Obviously, you definitely don't want to be hurt ever, and you don't want to be away from the team and feel like you're missing out. So it was definitely not fun at all. But I'm glad to be back in Edmonton and working towards coming back.
What
In terms
type
of going east, just to,
Oh, sorry. Which one?
sorry, Jason. In terms of just going back east for a few days, how was that, productive or helpful in the recovery process?
That was definitely very productive. There was no sense of going on the road. If you're not going to be skating or anything like that, and just wanted to get back and see the guys that I've worked with lots over the summer, and just picked up where we kind of left off, I guess.
What type of fan are you when you watch? Are you pretty calm, or are you emotional? Are you yelling at the TV, good or bad?
Well, I'm such an emotional guy, right? So, I'm yelling and screaming. No, I'm calm. I mean, obviously, there's not much I can do from sitting in the living room. So, I try to, obviously, a little bit of nerves when you're watching, and you feel helpless, but they've done such a good job. So, like I said, it's been fun to watch.
You are one of the few people I think that can probably relate to when a guy like Draisaitl dominates games, or you've dominated games like that. When you sit back and you watch him, and that line, what they've done, but even just kind of how he stepped up even more. Can you talk about what you've seen in his growth this year as a player?
Yeah, you're just, he's obviously in one of those grooves. When you get feeling good and everything's going well, it's fun. He's been fun to watch. He's been dominant. That whole line's been dominant. They've been solid.
When this team sort of carried on with 6 guys out of the lineup, I think it kind of opened some eyes around the league about what's really.
I mean, we say it every day. I mean, I preach it almost every day. Just how good the guys are in here, and how good they are on the ice and off the ice, and now everyone's getting to see it. So they're getting the credit they deserve, and like I said, they've been so good, and I'm looking forward to getting back out there with them.
Connor, the trade deadline is obviously coming. Do you sense, especially how well the team's done in your absence, that maybe 1 or 2 pieces away from being a real cup contender?
That's a tough question. There's times where you add a piece and he fits in perfect, and then there's times where you add a piece and sometimes you can hurt the chemistry on the team and all that. So it's obviously a tricky time of year for GMs and all that, but luckily I don't have to make that decision, and I'm sure Kenny will do whatever he sees fit, and we're just focusing on winning games and getting ourselves in the playoffs, and that's all we can do.
But fair to say, I mean, with some of the teams you guys have beaten this year, the way you're playing, that whether moves are made or not, I mean, you feel pretty confident in what this group might be capable of doing.
Absolutely. I mean, the West is so tight. It really is anyone can win the West, and obviously the Blues and Avalanche and those types of teams are still good, but especially in the Pacific, it's pretty wide open. So anything can happen.
For a lot of injuries, like if it's a knee, sometimes it's stability more than anything. When it's a Charlie horse, or that's what we assume it was, is it just strictly a pain threshold thing for you, or is it mobility? What's going to be the guideline for you to say, okay, I think I'm ready?
Like I said, just not feeling it anymore. Just to go out there and be pain free and not have it act up after the game or something like that, or a week from now or 2 weeks from now, or you want it to be solid moving forward for this long run and long stretch of hockey that we're going to have here in March and hopefully in the playoffs.
Thanks, Connor. Thanks, Connor.